Hey everyone, welcome back to Game Center Crown. My name is Joy, this is Breath of the Wild, and we just took on Master Koga, the leader of the Yiga clan. And on that note, we are actually going to change our outfit here into something a little bit more presentable to the people of Gerudo Town. And we're going to make our way back by fast traveling to the Dako Chisei Shrine. Because we got the Thunder Helm. Ain't no reason to stick around. Nothing else to do here except be caught up by angry foot soldiers that are like, hey, where's our master? But in the future now, when we encounter Yiga foot soldiers and sword masters as well, they will be like, you know, this is for my master, yada yada yada, you know, avenging Master Koga. Which, oh man, what a loser to defend, am I right? Pokey little flab biscuit. Anyway, back here at Gerudo Town with the Thunder Helm in tow. Come in here. Do you have anything new to say? Sava. No, same shit, different day. Yep, Noble Pursuit. Yeah, I'm too young. I'm a little baby, apparently. Oh, that also reminds me. It's been a day since the last time we've tried to enter the secret Gerudo Club. And you do need to wait a day if you give a failed passcode. So... oh, we also have some orbs, and I think I'm going to stick this one in hearts as well. Just because Vah Naboris is a very difficult Ganon fight, frankly. Yeah, it's pretty intense. So let's do that. And we can always redistribute with the horn statue if needed, but you know, we also have, I forget how many more shrines to complete. Somewhere around 80 something maybe. But anyway, we now know the passcode. What's the password? It is G S C Diamond. Alright. You can come in. I can come in here. Oh. Hey, I haven't seen your face around here before. Looks like we've got ourselves a rare visitor. I guess I have a suspicious mind, so maybe you don't ask too many questions and I won't either. You're a member here now, so thanks for your patronage. What else we got? The secret club is complete. Oh, I was thinking we could read that book, but it looks like we could just talk. We can buy Desert Voe Trousers. These are Gerudo-made trousers for men, sold rarely by Gerudo retailers. Sapphire is used in their creation, which harnesses the power of ice to make heat more tolerable. And Desert Voe Spalder and Desert Voe Headband. So this is basically the male counterpart of what we're wearing right now. Oh ho, that's a special one. Made using luminous stone. If you're interested, you'll need to trade me the materials. Oh, and there's a handling fee too. So if we do this, we need to, it'll let us know how many luminous stones we need, plus the rupees, to make this radiant mask, radiant shirt, and radiant tights. And what happens with this is when you wear it, stall type enemies, those skeletal enemies, don't attack you because they see you as one of their own. But anyway, let's talk to Greta. Sav-Saba. Elsewhere it might be Savota or Savak, but here it's always Sav-Saba. I think Sav-Saba is good evening, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'd have to... Editing Joy, can you confirm or deny? Thank you. What is this place? Buy for me. What is this place? Oh. This is the Gerudo Secret Club, or GSC for short. This is the only shop in Gerudo Town where someone could buy clothes meant for a Voe to wear. Despite it being illegal to sell Voe clothing in this town, there is a high demand for such things. I've never seen a Voe disguise himself as a Vi like you have, though. Shock. We each have something to hide, I suppose. Let's ignore that and move on to business. Buy for me. I should be going. Haha, don't worry. Your secret is safe with me. I'm trying to think. Oh. Yeah, the bright light of the sun doesn't agree with me. I haven't paid my respects to it for many years. So, yeah, I think it is, you know, depending on what Editing Joy has come up with. But based on these context clues, it sounds like that greeting is it's always nighttime, so she doesn't go out in the sun. Let's see. What is this place? I'm trying to get a piece of dialogue from her. Let's ignore that and move on to business. Buy for me. I suppose I could, but I won't be paying more than any other trader would. Though I'd love to pick up something rare if you've got anything like that. I'm going to sell you exactly 1 bokoblin fang. Just 1, huh? In that case, it's 8 rupees. Sure. Pretty good deal. Hee hee, Sarkso. I'd be happier if it were something more uncommon. We each have something to hide, I suppose. Oh, I should be going. Have you ever noticed how the darker it is, the more beautiful the light becomes? Isn't it great, young Voe? Young Vi? So, interesting little dialogue there, where she catches herself. She also has an interesting relationship with the sun and darkness, it seems. Either way, we've made it back to town. And, did I trade my spirit orbs for another heart already? Yes, I did. Sorry. Just making sure I'm checking my boxes here. And that little hay was, the inn over here. / spa. It is 10 p.m., so it might be a little late. But we'll see if Riju is still up. She is not. And I think we can go up to her room. I'm hoping we can. You must be pretty special to have gotten permission from the chief. Yeah, we're allowed to go up to her room. Oh, hey, beautiful. I've been waiting for you. Oh, you needn't say a word. As the chief of the Gerudo, I can sense the power of the heirloom flowing from you. I know that you've succeeded. I am, as you have no doubt noticed, still but a child. The people look on me with nothing but warmth in their eyes, but even this brings me some pain, I must admit. I've tried so hard to be worthy of their love, to be a worthy chief, and to prove to myself that I was worthy too. When my family heirloom was stolen, I felt as though a shadow had fallen over me. Yes, your arrival in the midst of all of this must be the work of Lady Urbosa. Now, please, give me the helm. How do I look?
Ah, well, you certainly got here fast. I should have expected as much, from the princess's own appointed knight. She was out on a survey all day today. Still as the sands now. So, spill it, boy. Have the two of you been getting along all right? It's okay, I know. Your silence speaks volumes. She gets frustrated every time she looks up and sees you carrying that sword on your back. It makes her feel like a failure when it comes to her own destiny. Don't worry, it's not like you carry blame in any of this. It's unfortunate. She's put in more than enough time. Ever since she was a young girl, she's gone through rigorous daily routines to show her dedication. She once passed out in the freezing waters trying to access this sealing power. And she has nothing to show for it. That's the motivation driving her research. I'd be doing the same thing. She really is quite special. You be sure to protect her with your life. It's quite the honor. The night brings a chill. It's probably time we take her in. Or...
Urbosa! What was that? Did you feel that? Wait, what? How did you... What are you doing here? What's so funny?
Urbosa, you troll. But also, Urbosa, you lovely, lovely woman. Anyway, what's wrong? You're just staring. Anyway, what matters now is... How is it? Do I look alright? It looks good. It's a tad big. I'll say it looks good. I see. Just to put it back. The threat Divine Beast Vah Naboris poses has only grown since we began searching for the heirloom. I believe that Gerudo town itself may be in danger before too long. As chief and as a Gerudo, I must find some way to stop that thing before it threatens my people. Will you help me? Not right now, of course! Who would have thought that, just before such a momentous battle, hearing a simple, confident pledge of support from you would be what puts me at ease. I'll head out now. Let's meet up at the lookout post south of town. There's only one way to get close to Naboris, and that's with the help of a sand seal. The lookout post isn't too far from town, but you should take a sand seal there. You can get some practice in that way. I'll be there waiting for you with my favorite sand seal, Patricia. Still, it really is a little big. Buddy! That fucking memory with Urbosa and Zelda snuggling on the Divine Beast. Warms my heart. Anyway. We also see Urbosa sort of being the mom friend, being like, are you two getting along alright? And, you know, you be sure and you protect her. And she also gives us some insight to Zelda and how she's feeling, and especially around Link. This takes place before that memory in Kar Bazaar where Link puts himself in harm's way to save her, and so she has a sort of change of heart that we'll learn about later with another memory. This is Riju's bedroom, and I just want to... it's a plush sand seal, and they're everywhere, dog. There's another one. There's one on the bed. The sheets have sand seals. Y'all. I think there's another one somewhere. There's a lot of fucking sand seals. There's also her diary. But real quick, I want to talk about that memory, and what it sort of reveals about Zelda is that she's really trying her best. In that, you know, she's put in more than enough time, and ever since she was a young girl, she's been dedicating herself to these rigorous activities that are meant to unlock this power that she is her birthright, but it's not coming forward. And that you have, you know, you, Link, have unlocked the Master Sword and you carry it with you. It shows that you're fulfilling your piece of destiny, but Zelda has been unable to grasp hers despite doing everything in her power to make it happen. Which explains why she's working so hard to discover, you know, science and ancient Sheikah technology and understand how it works, because she's looking for a plan B, a contingency plan, that, you know, will help her, because she cannot access this power that otherwise she should have. So she's looking for another way that she can be of use. Anyway, let's read Riju's diary. Diary of Makila Riju, so we know her first name now, Chief of the Gerudo. Buliara told me today that Mother has passed on and gone to a better place. She said that my mother's death means I am now chief of the Gerudo people. I wish she'd stayed here, though. I don't see how it can be a better place with us apart. Ever since I became the chief, the people in town have been a lot nicer to me. But if I look carefully, I can still see the worry in their eyes. It seems more common than when Mother was chief. Mother, will I ever be as great a chief as you were? The Divine Beast Vah Naboris, which supposedly has been sleeping in the desert, has suddenly woken up. Mother once told me that Naboris is the deity of protection for the Gerudo people, but it doesn't seem that way. I plan to investigate tomorrow. I have to find out more. Having investigated Divine Beast Vah Naboris, I can say that if it came to Gerudo Town, we'd be helpless. When I drew close to it, using my wonderful sand seal Patricia, I was driven back by a sandstorm and lightning. I turned Patricia toward home, but a monster spooked her and she fled directly toward Naboris again. The next thing I remember is Buliara standing over me, her face full of worry. Ever since I went to investigate the Divine Beast, Buliara has made a point of never leaving my side. Even now, with such a valuable heirloom stolen by thieves, she refuses to tear herself away from me for even a moment. She takes all the blame for the theft, however. Nothing can change her mind about being responsible. Meanwhile, I can't help but feel that the theft happened because I am not yet ready to be chief. The soldiers search tirelessly, trying to recover the heirloom. No one says a word about my leadership. But they must be thinking about how powerless their chief has proven to be. Thanks to the tireless efforts of my soldiers, we've located the thieves' hideout. They definitely weren't common criminals, though. We haven't been able to get anywhere close to the place. To think that the Thunder Helm is right there, yet we can't get it back. Mother, Lady Urbosa, please give me your guidance. Stop reading. Okay, I actually wonder if Patricia is still here. If that's a little glitch in the game. But Patricia is a beautiful idiot. I love her. No, she's not here. Okay, so normally Patricia hangs out in this little pen. I wonder if we can get some good info on her. Saba. Are you a traveler? Ooh. This is the art of Lady Patricia. She's the chief's sand seal. Patricia is no ordinary sand seal. She's actually something of an oracle. At the moment, she's off with the chief. If you've come for a reading, you'll have to return later. Oh, and you'll need a piece of fruit for her. Please don't forget. So if you feed this fucking seal pieces of fruit, it will tell you things about the world, sort of like a gossip stone. She will, however, try to sneak in seal puns, and it is the fucking best. Anyway, I'm actually going to prepare because this is the attack on Vah Naboris that we're going to do. So I am going to light this shit over here and cook up some meals, and I will cut to that when I am done. See you in a bit. And then, because apparently I was silent for so long preparing meals, the microphone shut off, so this is post-commentary joy. Sorry for all the audio issues lately, guys. Don't know what's going on. But anyway, we've cooked up some meals, and we're headed out to that outpost. Get a sand seal from Frelly here. A sand seal is a must. It's only 20 rupees. Let's seal the deal. Sand seal, seriously? Seal you another time, Savork. This bitch has picked up our puns. Incredible. So, good to know we're rubbing off on the world. But yes, we can head out to this outpost. And, ooh, it's a little chilly here. Switching to something a little bit warmer. We can also put on real clothes now. We're leaving town. Put on the topaz earrings to keep us safe from shock, because we will be dealing with more lightning here. We know that Vah Naboris shoots lightning, so... But Riju has the Thunder Helm. Oh, slapping on the stone. Yeah, they can't run on stone. Incredible, right? It's almost like they can only glide on sand. Hence the name Sand Seal. Go up the top here. I came up here originally because I'm like, oh, maybe there's treasure up on this little thing, but we're about to learn that is not the case, and I'm lucky I didn't shatter our ankles there. Good God. Use the paraglider. But it is just Riju right now. So, go back down, and I saw somebody inside the hut, so we're gonna go and see. It's probably Buliara. And indeed it is, along with a treasure chest. It's a golden bow. This Gerudo-made bow is popular for the fine ornamentations along its limbs. Designed for hunting and warfare alike, it's good for shooting over long distances. Sorry, I have the playback kind of small here, so I couldn't read it. It's engineered to strike distant targets. There we go. I'm shocked. Despite what the chief said, I wasn't expecting someone as short as you. But the chief must have her reasons for believing you can fight the Divine Beast. She's waiting for you at the top of the lookout post. Hurry up. If you're looking for the chief, she's up top. Don't make her wait forever. Alright. And the reason I dropped the one golden bow and took that one is, because we had already put some time in on the other bow. So, I wanted to refresh it so we weren't using a bow that might break in the middle of us fighting. Because we will need a bow that shoots long distances here. And switching out of the Snowquill tunic into our champion's tunic. Well then, that's what you really look like, huh? Huh. With Voe banned from town, it's not very common for me to see someone like you. What a sight. Divine Beast Vah Naboris is pretty intimidating. If we want to get close enough to that thing, we'll need to use sand seals. Are you ready? Give me some time, of course. Feeling confident? Good, let's get going then. First, we'll use the sand seals to get in really close to that thing. I'll take the lead. I'm counting on you to shoot at its feet with bomb arrows. Naboris draws energy from the ground to keep moving. If you damage the feet, I think you can stop it. Those lightning strikes, though, getting hit even once could prove fatal. The Thunder Helm can repel the lightning strikes, protecting me from harm, but it can also shield a limited area around me. You'll have to stay close if you don't want to be shocked. And listen, if you're too injured to keep fighting, promise me you'll retreat here to the lookout post. Don't do anything reckless under any circumstances. Here are some Gerudo bomb arrows. There aren't many, so be sure to put them to good use. There's 20. That's plenty. Thank you. That's so generous with the bomb arrows, because these are freakishly expensive. This is the last time I'll ask. Are you ready? Of course. Well, yes, of course. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Could you give me a bit of room, just for a moment? And that's Patricia on the left, the sand seal. My name is Riju, descendant of the royal lion and leader of the Gerudo people. With the power of the heirloom passed down in my family, I shall calm the Divine Beast Vah Naboris. Ancestors of the Gerudo, answer my call. Aid me in this task. Well, that's fucking cool, huh? Oh wow, I can feel their power coursing through me. Gotta adjust it back though. Let's move. Alright. Aw, seal's ready to go. It's more like a walrus though, is what gets me. Lady Urbosa, please grant Link and me your protection. The sand seal does have the good alliteration, doesn't it? Sand walrus. Just doesn't sound as cute. But here we go.
Don't fall behind.
Don't fall behind, she says. Put the arrows. We still have some left over from our travels. And we need to stay in this radius when Naboris is going to strike. And, oh, it's too cold outside. Didn't realize I was taking damage there. There we go. We are doing this early in the morning or late at night, however you want to look at it. In the game, that is. But yeah, it should start getting really hazy here as we get into... And you can see our weather little app upgraded to, or updated rather, to lightning strikes.
We're giving up.
And whoa, I didn't mean to...
Don't fall behind. What's the matter?
Didn't mean to do that. Oh god, please help. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Lady Riju, for saving our dumbass. We charged ahead like an idiot. And there's a shrine out here apparently, but we got bigger shit to worry about. Forest is pretty far out here, but you can start seeing lightning crackling. Oh, seeing the silhouette now. There she is. Divine Beast Vah Naboris, and she's about to lightning strike, so we need to stay in this radius that Riju has for us. There we go, and hit the feet. Looks like it's gonna take 2. And we're using the... Oh, it's charging. I need to stay in the circle. Christ. Okay, I already got that one. Got that one too.
Alright, now.
So we can move out of the radius when it's not charging. Ugh, missed. Wasted precious bomb arrows here. And just one more. Oh god, it's charging up.
Look out.
You can see it has that little circle radius on us, like a Guardian Blast. And technically it is a Guardian, so... Oh, come on now. Give it up, Naboris. Ooh, nice drift, son.
Unfortunately, I cannot appease Naboris on my own. I have no choice but to entrust the rest to you.
You got it, dude. Boy, you better hurry up. It's waking up again. And there we go.
Don't let us down, Link.
I ain't gonna let you down, girl. Don't worry about it. But yes, we have finally made it onto Vah Naboris. And, really glad that we didn't get the shit knocked out of us with a massive lightning strike. And we get to speak to Lady Urbosa a little bit, just like we got to speak to Rivali as he was, quote, helping us around Divine Beast Vah Meadow. Sort of a similar situation where her spirit will help us out here. Travel gate registered to map. Opens up.
Well, well, well. You sure do know how to keep a woman waiting. I can't wait to see you take Naboris back from Ganon. One thing at a time. You'll need a map to find your way around. Head over to that guidance stone over there. Sounds easy, right?
Alright, right away we're gonna notice that Urbosa is way more encouraging and kind than Rivali ever could or would be. And real quick, we gotta take out this fucking guardian. Can I pick that up? Yes. Excellent. Alright. Oh, and I just heard a pool of malice shoot something out. Oh. There's a little eyeball. Ooh, switch away from bomb arrows. Don't waste the good stuff. There we go. Get that eye out of the way. Open up this door. And yes, so this is a very nasty Divine Beast, probably the hardest in the game. You'll notice there's this circuit running along the floor. And also a treasure chest dangling off the ass of this camel. We'll get that. It's a little tricky, but we can do it. We can actually connect that circuit to unlock other sort of movement abilities with this camel, and this Divine Beast is probably the most complicated in the game. It also probably has the hardest Ganon iteration fight in the game. That's why I was kind of nervous to take it on. Especially because we have very little in the way of shock protection. Like, we don't have clothing necessarily that repels a lot of shock. We do have the earrings, but that's only a little bit. But anyway. Sheikah Slate authenticated distilling map of Divine Beast. So this beast has a lot of moving parts, figuratively and literally. So we have 3 cylinders here in the center that we can be twisting all the way around. We also have that circuit that's on the floor that we can be lining up these different sort of tumblers in the center so that that circuit will activate, and it'll actually activate other functionality within the Divine Beast. It'll make certain parts rotate, it'll lift the head. Excuse me, it'll, got a little excited there, sucked in too much air, but it moves a lot of different things depending on sort of the order of how you arrange these tumblers and put things places. So it's a very complicated Divine Beast.
Good work getting the map of the Divine Beast.
Thanks, Mom.
The terminals that control Naboris are noted by a series of glowing points on your map. Take Naboris back by activating all of the terminals. You're ready for this.
So encouraging. Like, fuck Rivali, honestly. Mama Urbosa is here to tell us to save the day and just loves us and is confident in us, that she just wants us to be happy and eat a cake full of rainbows and be ourselves. But, yeah. Holy shit. This Divine Beast. I'm gonna cut it here in the next one. We are going to figure out all these terminals in the Divine Beast and, go against this iteration of Ganon. Whew, y'all. This is a good one, though. So thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you will join me next time. Later, y'all.